Tonight is the night. Tonight is the night to do a quick and dirty review on Dearly Devoted Dexter. Now, in retrospect, that's kind of an oxymoron because we know Dexter doesn't like to do things dirty. Quick every now and then. Our boy's got to do what he's got to do in situations and whatnot, but he usually likes to keep things very neat. Now, I'd read the very first book in the series, Darkly Dreaming Dexter, about a year and a half ago, and I'm gonna admit I didn't really enjoy it. I don't know, there's something about it, it didn't quite capture me the way that the show with Michael C. Hall and all of that did. Which that's a tangent I'll have to get into in a minute. I don't know, the first book, for whatever reason, it follows season 1 of Show Dexter. That was Showtime, right? Yeah, Showtime Dexter, Michael C. Hall Dexter, whatever you want to call it. Season 1 of that Dexter follows book 1 of Dexter more or less pretty closely. You got an ice truck killer, it's Dexter's brother, blah blah blah. Oh, spoilers. In case you hadn't read the 15, 20 years old book or seen the show or whatever at this point, But yeah, for the most part, season 1, book 1, they more or less follow each other. I mean, see, the series, of course, it has a lot more fluff and filler, But yeah, for whatever reason, the book it didn't grab me. I found what it is, and we'll circle back to that tangent I was talking about. It's to do with like the tone of book Dexter. Show Dexter is very he's sort of monotone, and he has things very organized and thought out, He is snarky, but it's different. And then it's very, excuse me, I'm sorry, I should have written and composed this a little better. But yeah, Show Dexter, he's kind of very cucumber cool. He comes off almost monotone or boring, but from an outsider perspective, that's how he should come off. But of course, we know of him and the Dark Passenger. Now, book Dexter, it's weird. Book Dexter, his personality, it's I swear, I had to check this several times I'm reading a book about a guy based in Miami, right? An American author, a dude that was born and raised in America, writing about an American character, living in America, in fucking Florida. Because book Dexter, he sounds like he is across the pond having some tea and crumpets and biscuits and gravies with the queen. He's got this total if you've ever read a Harry Potter book or any sort of British media, I swear to God, that's the tone or the vibe I got from it. There's things like, oh, aren't I just a scamp? I'm like, huh? I can't picture Michael C. Hall saying that. At least not at all in a serious, straight way. So yeah, that threw me off in book 1. But anyways, I'm sorry, we're 4 minutes into this and I'm still rambling about book 1. But we're here to talk about Dearly Devoted Dexter, book 2, which, surprise, surprise, I freaking love this book. Oh my God, it was good. The tone is still kind of there for book Dexter, but I feel like it's toned itself down a little, or maybe I'm just putting my little blinders on for it. It is still there. It's got its little bits and pieces, but it was really fucking good. It's got it opens up with Dexter hunting this child predator, ganks him on his boat, blah blah blah. And again, you know what? I will say, elements of book 2 are borrowed into season 2. Most notably of Dokes kind of honing in on Dexter, like he did in, season 2, just following Dexter everywhere, blah, blah, blah. And that's exactly what it does here in the book. He shows him following him like a fly on shit. So Dexter, to his part, he has to adapt and roll with it. He kills the child predator, but he learns there's someone else he was working with, a photographer. And, he does his homework and he kind of figures out who it is, but he can't do anything because Dokes is there watching him. Ever a shadow. So he plays it cool. He ups the show. He puts on his own little show. He visits Rita, hangs out with her. He goes into his little couch potato mode, drinking beer, playing with the kids. Even takes Cody on a little fishing trip. God damn, I'm sorry. I gotta get a drink. My throat is dry as the Sahara. Anywho, so yeah, he takes him out on this fishing trip, and they catch a fish, and there's a little hint of something of Cody having his own little dark passenger when he stabs the fish and blood starts spurting out of it. And he's like, "Ooh, I like fishing," which again is very interesting. If you've never read the books and you've only watched the shows, it's like, ooh, where's this going? Because it's like, we see that and it's like, ooh. The kids in the show, they don't really do much, but yeah. Anyways, I'm sorry. I had this review in my head a little better, whatever. Anyway, so Dexter has his little Dokes problem. I called in one day to this case, and Deb and Dexter both arrive. And a detail I'd forgotten, I guess, from the first book, a difference from the show and the book, is that in book 1, Deb finds out about Dexter in book 1, whereas TV Deb, she doesn't find out till the last season or 2. No. Anyway, so they drive up to this house, this case or whatever, and there's cops scattered everywhere. They're losing their cookies, puking in the yard, saying, "I can't go back in there. Oh my God." Rocking back and forth in the fetal position. And they go in there, and of course, it's one of those great skills of writing without outright telling you, Again, the quick and dirty of it is, there's a table and a mirror, and on the table, facing the mirror, is a legless, armless body. Except it's not a body, it's alive. I'm sorry, I should have led with, there's a body on the table, and it's alive. It's missing its arms and legs, its lips and tongue and eyelids, every appendage. Yes, even the dick. Every appendage has been neatly surgically cut off, cauterized, taken care of. And this thing, that's how Dexter refers to it, just as a thing, not even a human anymore. It's just sitting there, left to look at itself in the mirror, with the eyelids removed so it can't even close its eyes. It does not have a tongue to speak. It doesn't have lips. All it can do is just in this pitiful, squealing moaning. Dokes, he instantly just walks up, puts a gun to its head, and Dev and Dexter are like, well, Deb more so. Dexter's just mentally like, yes, do it. Hell, even we're thinking, yes, do it. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my God, that's the most deranged thing. Like, yeah, I know Dexter does that on the regular, chops up the bodies, but at least they're fucking dead. This guy's just alive. Like, holy fuck, that's like a please end me kind of a thing. Oh my God. So yeah, Dokes, he's like very affected, and he makes a call because he like has this kind of a epiphany type deal. He makes a call, and a day later, this federal dude, Chutsky or whatever the fuck his name is supposed to be, he comes in. He and Dokes apparently are old army buddies or whatever. They go back to South America. You know, they did a bunch of dirty shit down there as Dexter does his research because he's trying to find dirt on Dokes. Blah blah blah. It turns out this killer is someone that Dokes, Chutsky, and the thing on the table, some guy named Manny, they all used to know him from their days in the military, doing dirty black op missions in South Africa, not South Africa, South America. It's a guy they called Dr. Danko because he slices and he dices and leaves people like vegetables. I'm like, oh my fucking God, that's so gruesome and gnarly. Oh my God. I feel like I'm on a watch list just for reading it. Now posting this, I'm definitely on a watch list. So yeah, this Dr. Danko guy, he's back and he's pissed. And he's going on a little revenge quest to kill off all of his old buddies because he got screwed over in South America. I think he got like betrayed and the Cubans took him, but then the Cubans wound up they're like, oh, you're kind of fucked up. Ooh, do that again. They wound up using him on like their own inmates and shit. And he wound up working with them. But yeah, now he's loose. The juice is loose in Miami. And so Chutsky, Dexter, and Dokes, they kind of team up to try and take this guy down. And Chutsky ends up getting abducted. Deb gets hysterical because she and Chutsky were boning. She's like, "Oh, Dexter, you gotta find him!" Oh, which to his credit, Dexter, of course, being Dexter, he's smart and he has many different ideas and leads without even knowing who the fuck this guy is. He thinks, oh, I better follow the money. That's always the case, hey? He's like, okay, so I gotta go South American banks that bought houses in Miami. Here and here. Anyways, a finger of the dude, the Chutsky dude, a finger gets mailed to them, to Deb. And this dude was a total fucking he was a total fucking tool, so we don't really care about him. He was this very posh and postured git. And yes, we'll indulge our own little Britishies. He was a git. He had his little designer name sunglasses, and he had this pinky ring, this stupid diamond pinky ring, and that's what gets mailed. Pinky complete with ring. And for whatever reason, Dexter winds up in possession of it, of the ring, and he's hanging out with Rita one night, and he goes to the bathroom, and I think he took it out and he left it on the sink or something like that. He was doing his Dexter thing, thinking thoughts, blah blah blah. And then Rita finds it, and she thinks it's a wedding ring. I'm like, oh my God, that's the most twisted, hysterical thing. Just takes off this chopped off dude's finger. This chopped off dude's ring is like, oh Dexter, oh Dexter. Oh my God. It's just twistedly funny. So Deb, Dexter, and Dokes, they're working together, and Dexter kind of comes up with a little scheming idea of, what we should do? He's after you. We should give him to you, Dokes, as in we should give Dokes to Dr. Danko, the veggie guy. And they set up not a trap. I guess it's not a trap because it didn't really trap him, but they set up this ploy to try to lure him out, to lure the doctor out by saying like, oh, Oh, Dokes is gonna be at Dexter's engagement party. Hey. Oh, Dokes gets abducted. Dexter's like, well, that's my problem solved. But of course, no. Because he has a conscience named Deb. So he goes and tracks Dokes down to like some place in Alligator Alley, some off the beaten path place. He finds Chutsky missing, minus an arm and a leg. But the doctor gets away with Dokes on an airboat. Uh, uh, and then I'll skim over the rest of it, but yeah. So Dexter then, of course, he's like, well, that's kind of my problems. I don't really need to worry about this now, do I? And it's really like, does he? Like, why are we just not calling in more people? Well, they do try to call in more people, but the doctors ganks them. It's funny. So yeah, Dexter tracks him to another victim's house. Someone else on the doctor's list. And by the time he gets there, Dokes is missing. He's missing his hands, his feet, and his tongue. And yeah, Dexter and Deb save the day. Yeah, Dexter tells him where he's at. Da da da. Oh, and here's the twisted part. So it turns out this doctor, he was playing hangman with his victims. Dexter figures it out because he's playing hangman with Cody and Astor, and he's thinking like, oh, I gotta teach Cody how to be good at hangman, because then I'm gonna teach him how to go and kill like Harry taught me. He's gonna be a mini Dexter. Da da da. But yeah, and then he has the epiphany. He realizes, oh shit, the doctor's playing hangman because he's taking off the hands, the appendages and all that. I'm like, oh my god, that's just so fucking hysterical. Oh, it kind of ends not quite on a cliffhanger, but it ends very abruptly, where like literally the last page is like, the doctor getting shot. He gets the jump on Dexter, and he and Dexter do have this very I suppose it's an intriguing conversation, because Dexter's kind of like, show me your ways. Like this whole time he's kind of been like asking the Chutsky to like, what's his process? Does he have a routine or a pattern? And for whatever reason, Chutsky and Deb think that he's weird for asking this one. It's really not. Like, I mean, okay, yes, we know Dexter's a serial killer, blah blah, but it's not weird to necessarily try to figure this shit out. Like, if someone's got like a pattern or a routine, do they always say cut off the right leg, the whole leg, blah blah blah? I can understand the thought process of it, but Dexter's fascinated by this guy, and even fucking tied up to a table, he's like asking the doctor questions, and he's just chatting with him like they're having fucking tea. So yeah, it was very so he's tied up, but Deb and Chutsky come in. Chutsky, of course, gets taken down like instantly. He gets like tranquilized or some shit, but Deb comes, bang bang, shoots him, saves the day. And then literally the book just ends. So I will probably read the third book. It'll probably be a minute before I get to it, because there's another book I want to read. That's all I got for you guys.